Hi, happy Friday. Thanks for tuning in today. I'm here to discuss another topic. I hope you have your morning coffee. Feel free to get a pen and a piece of paper, and let's get right to it. I'm going to try not to make this a long, drawn-out thing. I'm going to discuss seller agency today. Certainly, if you have any questions, feel free to just email me at reneeporsia@mac.com. Okay. So one thing I wanted to clear up is myths about seller agency. There's just really one myth about seller agency, and usually what that is when a homeowner hires a realtor to sell their home, and the realtor's not bringing any buyers in to see the home. It usually becomes a big thing, and homeowners think then that their realtor's horrible because they're not bringing buyers into the home. And there's a reason why many homeowners believe that, and that's because the realtor didn't do a good enough job explaining exactly what seller agency is. Because if they did, you wouldn't be out there thinking your realtor is the worst realtor in the world. Certainly, if your home's not selling, there are other issues that you can be discussing with your realtor. But after you watching this video, your issues, you will know, are not because your realtor's not bringing anybody into your home, any buyers in to, see your home and make offers. Why? You might be saying, why? I don't get it. Why I'm hiring my realtor? They should be bringing some, buyers in. You're crazy. You wouldn't be the first one to say that. Here's what it comes down to. I discussed buyer and dual agency in my other videos, so feel free to go back and listen to those if you're a little confused, but it all starts with the consumer notice. So if you have your realtor out and they show you the consumer notice, on the consumer notice is the various types of agencies, and it's buyer, dual, and now I'm discussing seller agency. And hopefully they explained this well enough for you, and if you have questions, feel free to say to the realtor, I'm sorry, I just don't get it. Can you please back up and explain this to me again? And it shouldn't be a problem. That's why you have realtors out to interview them, so you can, communication is key. And if they can't communicate properly to you, then perhaps they're not the right agent for you. But after they explain, seller agency to you, you should be fine. So here's seller agency basically in a nutshell. Your seller agent that you hire is only supposed to be marketing your home. They're supposed to be protecting your best interest, putting your interests first. They want to get you, they should only want to get you the highest possible price that the market will allow. And then the buyer has a buyer agent, and they probably said to their buyer agent, I want you to find me a home, and I want it for the lowest possible price that I can get. That's where negotiating comes in, negotiations. So that should explain a little bit to you as to why your realtor, your seller agent shouldn't be dealing with any buyers, because it's hard. It's in my opinion, it's impossible for one agent to satisfy both sides. You want the lowest price, you want the highest price. I don't understand how that can happen with one person. And also, excuse me, I don't see how somebody doesn't get hurt in that situation. It's just impossible in my eyes. It's ethical, it's legal in Pennsylvania. I just don't see how anybody wins in that situation. The only things your seller agent should be doing are marketing your home, getting feedback on your home from other buyer agents, scheduling the appointments. Certainly, if it's been a while and your home's been up and you haven't had any showings, well, could be other reasons for that. Perhaps your home's not priced right. Perhaps your realtor isn't marketing your home properly, and you have the right to ask, where are you marketing my home? The MLS is a huge, huge marketing tool. Your home can be seen by a vast majority of people everywhere. You have a computer and you can get on realtor.com and your home is there. It can be seen. That's getting the word out everywhere. So, you need to find out, where is my home on realtor.com? Is it on the MLS? The internet is bigger than print ads these days. So, that's what you need to ask. Don't be afraid to ask when you're listing the home. Put everything in writing, what you expect from your realtor. But just know that your realtor is not supposed to be bringing buyers in. That would be entering into a dual agency relationship. And dual agency, in my eyes, is not in your best interest. It's in nobody's best interest. Well, actually, it's in one person's best interest, and that's the realtor. Because when a realtor represents both sides, they get to keep both sides of the commission. And many realtors get lost and focused on that big payday, and they forget who they're supposed to be protecting. And so, you know, your realtor should always have your interest at heart. Okay, so I hope that explains it to you a bit, why you shouldn't have your realtor bring buyers into the home. You know, that's basically all I can say on the subject. I'm really passionate about it. I hope that you understand it and see my point. And, you know, years ago, remember, buyers didn't have the option to have representation. And that's why buyer agency was developed. So, you know, obviously that didn't work out well when the buyer was represented by the seller. So, you know, take advantage of your rights and know your rights, and make sure that your realtor is just dealing with you at the end of the day. That's basically it. So I hope this helped, you know, and I hope you'll come back and on Monday and see what the next topic I'll be discussing, and go out there and make it a great Friday and enjoy your weekend. I think the weather's going to be a lot better than it is today. And, you know, I will see you here on Monday.